Hello, my name is Your Serviss from O2Bstamping.com, and I have a very fun card to show you today. It is made with the party pop-up Thinlits die, and you are going to absolutely love this card. I actually got this idea from my friend Kelly, who's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator as well. I didn't even change anything about it because I just loved the card the way it was. So thank you, Kelly, for the awesome idea. So let me show you how I made this card. So I started out with a piece of crushed curry cardstock that measures 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And then I took a piece of our Designer Series paper from our It's a Party paper stack, which is an awesome collection of Designer Series paper and a great buy to boot. I will put the ordering information on the can't talk today. So I'm going to bring in the Thinlits. So you actually get 2 Thinlits with this set. One says Happy Birthday and one says Hip Hip Hooray. Now the Happy Birthday I'm actually not going to use like a pop-up. I'm just going to use it to decorate the front of my card. And I'm using the combination of the multi-purpose platform on tab 2, my precision base plate, and a cutting pad on the top. I'll put that through my Big Shot. I'll be right back. So we're just going to pop that out like so. You can see how that just came out so pretty. And you just toss that. Okay, so now, like I said, we're not going to really use this as a pop-up. We're just going to use it to decorate the front of the card. And because of that, we're actually going to clip right along the side of these letters and the cake platform. And then we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And we're just going to use that portion. So I'm going to bring in a piece of scratch paper and Melon Mambo, crushed curry, and mint macaroon. I'm going to take my sponge. I'm going to start with Melon Mambo, and I'm going to just, you kind of have to be a little delicate with this, but just sponge with the candles at the top here. Okay. Then I'm going to change to crushed curry. And if you want a little piece of scrap paper to put right here, keep it from going places you don't want it to, you can also just make a mask. Okay, and then I'm going to use mint macaroon. And the reason I've chose these colors is because these are the colors that are in the Designer Series paper that I'm going to be using. So I'm just trying to match them up. Oops. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Cute, isn't it? I love this little pop-up set. You're going to love it too. I'm finished showing you how to make this card. Okay, so then I'm just going to set this aside for a second. And need that. And I don't need the scrap paper any longer. I'm going to get one of our cellophane bags, sell in our catalog, and I've filled it with some of our glitter. This is just the Neutrals glitter. It has little hearts and stars, and it's in gold, white, black, and silver. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to get a piece of my designer paper, which measures 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm just going to wrap this around it. So that there's a little bit of a margin at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to turn that. Oh, I've done it backwards. You want to make sure that you do it so that this sticky part here is facing down. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. Okay, and then fold it over. Bring it over this way. Use your bone folder to crease that cellophane bag. And then you can take off the sticky strip that actually seals the envelope if we were using it for an envelope. And then we're just going to, not quite centered. There we go. And then press that down. Okay, then you have the beginnings of a fun and easy shaker card. You see all the glitters in it? Picking up a lot of the reflection from my light. Sorry about that. Okay, so then we're going to take a small hole punch. So this hole punch is 1/8 of an inch, and I'm just going to punch 2 holes in it. And then take some thick baker's twine. If you don't have this, you could use ribbon as well. And I'm just going to, trying to get all the sprinkles back down where they belong. There we go. Thread that through. From the front to the back and from the back to the front. And this will help keep that bag down, the cello bag, from flopping around too much. Just tie a little bow and make it pretty. Okay, there we go. Maybe you can just trim the edges. Okay, now I'm going to add a piece of designer paper that I cut with one of my circle framelits. So it was the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th one from the center. is the one that I used. If you don't have circle framelits, you can use a like 2 3/4 inch circle punch. And I'm just going to put that right here. And this will help the sentiment to pop so that you can see it better. Okay, then I'm going to take my sentiment. Now, you can use our fine tip glue pen. I don't actually have it in here with me at the moment, so I'm just going to use the Tombow adhesive. And I'm just going to put some along there and along here. And then on the base. Okay, and I'm going to add it right to the front. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, then I'm going to take my card base that we've already prepared. And I'm going to, oh, there's some glue there. I don't want the card sticking to the grid paper. I am going to add this to the front of the card. Now keep in mind this card is going to open this way, okay? And that's because we're going to put a pop-up on the inside of it. And then I'm just going to add this . Ooh. Accident. You don't want to get a lot of this glue right on the edge because it'll seep out on your card. Okay, then we're just going to add this to the card front. There we go. And then we're going to make the inside. This is going to be fun. You're going to love this. Okay, so I've prepared a piece of Whisper White that measures 4 inches by 10 3/4. And then I'm going to fold that in half. I've got glue on my fingers, excuse me. Fold that in half. And then we're going to take the other framelit. It says Hip Hip and Hooray. And you'll see these two little pointers, I guess I'd call them. We're going to put those down so that they're right on the crease of the card. You can't see that, but you can follow that direction. And then we're going to bring our multi-purpose platform back again, our precision plate. Make sure that's lined up where I want it. Put my acrylic cutting pad over the top of it and then run it through my bake shop. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back. We'll get rid of that. Keep this and get rid of that. So I'm going to bring my foam back in and my brush. Just going to go over the top of this. If you don't have one of these, you can use a paper piercer. And then push these out. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to take the inside of this piece and we're going to bend it up. And the back side of the piece we're going to bend the other way. Then we're going to take where it's creased right here, we're going to take and crease that even more. Bring that one down where it's creased and this one as well, this side. There we go. And then you can close it up. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring my card back in. And get my glue. And I'm going to glue especially right around the edges here. I'm going to do both sides. Okay, make sure I'm going to put this on upside right. Okay, then I'm going to place this right on the edge there and make sure that it's where I want it on that side, and then bring it over to this side. Oops. And then I'm just going to close it. Check it out. Isn't that fun? Okay, so I'm just going to actually decorate. I got a little bit of glue on my card right there. Let me just get that off real quick. Okay, that's better. I don't quite have it. There we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to decorate the inside a little bit. I'm going to use the stamp set called Party with Cake. This has some really cute little sayings in it that I like. So, like, here's the front. You can put "It's time to celebrate with cake," and ice cream and more cake. This is what I'm going to use on this card. Calories don't count today. So I'm going to use my black Memento ink. Okay, put that right here. And then to add some color, I'm going to bring in the crushed curry. And then excuse me for reaching on the camera, mint macaroon. It's actually easier if you stamp this beforehand, because I'm realizing with that baker's twine on the back, it's not easy to stamp right there. And then I'm going to switch stamps and use my Melon Mambo. Put a little bit of different type of confetti. I think that's good. Okay. So that is our our party pop-up Thinlits dies, and a cool shaker card that's easy to make and fun to give. And when you open it up, boom! Isn't that cute? I love this. So if you love it too and you are interested in purchasing it, I will have all of the information on how to get to my online store in writing at the end of this video. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I'd love for you to leave me a thumbs up on YouTube, or especially subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to my blog You can also sign up for my newsletter on my blog. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll be glad to answer them. Hopefully I'll be able to. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I hope that you'll stop back again soon. Bye bye.